Yeah, no, what?
It's 91 people that say waiting in his room, but it ain't
Yeah,
started yet.
it ain't started. That's what I'm
I
tripped
wonder if you
out
hit the wrong.
on.
Did you do
No.
multiple of these?
Uh-uh. No. I've never had this. I've never had this issue, bro. Fuck. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, go back
Try.
out and see if there's
All
another
right.
one on your.
We in there. We in there, my guys. I don't know what happened, but we live. You know what? Fuck it. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened, but we live right now, and I'm sorry, but I gotta do the intro one more time.
Let's go. Oh shit.
What up, my guys? Sorry, man. I didn't know what was going on, but we live right now. I don't know when it came on, but hey, we on here, man. They said behind the scenes, damn, what y'all, damn, you hit the gas real quick. Nah, what's up with you, Skee, man? Hey, we ready to get to some WNBA. What's up with you, brother? And then kick it over to Ronald, man. How my guys doing?
Hey, you said that you got to play that feel good music, right?
Exactly. Get the vibes going.
Yeah, but I'm ready to rock and roll. WNBA is probably my favorite sport to watch, and I'm shooting out the gate. I got 6 plays for tonight. We got 4 games. Let's make some cash. What you looking at, Rhino? How you feeling?
Yeah, I haven't been able to lock in bets just because I've been busy today with the shows and stuff. But I definitely gonna have probably two plays at least. I think we lined up on a couple yesterday. I'm probably gonna rock with those. Obviously missed the early lines, but I'm still confident in the plays that I'm looking at tonight.
Got you. Let's get to it, man. Even though it's WNBA, it's all business, my guys. It's all business. First game up, we're going over here to the streets of Washington, D.C. We got not the Wizards, the Mystic, my guys. Della Dunn, see what I'm saying over there and shit. They got some ballers now. I know y'all talked about this game yesterday. It opened up at 7, quickly hit 7.5. Then I saw it get smashed to 9. We know the Indiana Fever, the worst team in the WNBA, Ronald. You think they get smashed here by double digits, my guy?
Yeah, I mean, me and Ski talked about this yesterday. I thought this was going to be a blowout, and when I saw the line come out at like 6.5, I was like, "What's going on here? Like, am I missing anything?" But I don't think I am because obviously the line has shifted in that direction. Kelsey Mitchell, probably the only real offensive threat there for the Fever. They're probably going to be the bottom, the last place team in the league once again. On the Mystic side, they have a good guard duo, Natasha Cloud and Ariel Atkins, and then obviously I think the biggest impact here is Elena Deladon. She's finally gonna be healthy. She's gonna start off the season. But from what I've seen though, they said that they're gonna take a lot of precaution with her this
Mm-hmm.
season just because they want to make sure that she's healthy throughout the year. So that's one thing that to consider when we play Mystics games is to make sure that she's actually playing the game, or what her status is for that game specifically. But game one, she's going to be there. I think this is going to be a blowout in my opinion, and the line has showed it as far as it going up to -9. Ski, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I like the Mystics too, and I didn't hesitate. I didn't wait because I know the Fever. It's a lot of new pieces over there now, but they're young. They're not good. Like you said, they're
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel team. Last year, this team lost by like a little bit under 10 points per game. And the Mystics are a team I expect, to take a step forward. They're, I want to
Mhm.
say 12-20 last year, but it's a lot of people on this team who were champions a few years ago, and they
Mm-hmm.
don't like losing. So, getting Deladon back is big. Maisha Hines Allen is
Mhm.
a big piece as well, and they're the clear cut better team. So last year, Washington will come out strong to start the games in the first halves, and then will kind of just fizzle out as the game will go on. I think this is, more of a Smack City type spot. I think it starts early and often tonight.
Oh, I like the shirt as well, man. We put the shirt when you put the shirt on. See what I'm saying? The Smack City spots come to fruition, man. My guy Tease in the chat does some WNBA. Probably try to get him on the show here at some point as well, man. He said he liked the Mystic Smash spot here as well. So that's a damn good look there. Would not talk you off. Obviously, Ski man would say with this WNBA, if it's something you might have to get on these lines earlier, man. We're gonna work out
Early.
a set time for the show, but I can tell you, there's been plenty of times I see WNBA games. As soon as they come out, they start to get hit, and it doesn't not a
Mhm.
lot of action on it, but some sharps hit it, and yeah, they know. all right, look, we're gonna have to bump the spread of it. It might move 2 points in the instance. No lie, I've seen it before, my guys. So sometimes you have to get on these early. But hey, if it's gonna be a smack city spot, couldn't even talk you out there. Mystics by 9 there. They might smack the Fever up by 20 points in this game, my guys.
And I'm with you real quick, Jay. I'm just gonna shout out because it's a couple books. I know Circa is one of them. Bet Online is one of them. They put the lines out a little bit earlier than everybody else. So I bet all of these games yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I bet the just to be transparent, I bet the Mystics at -6.5, and I bet the first half -4, but I still think they cover the current numbers.
Okay, got you. No, I can dig it. Ronald, anything else on that one? Or when do you notice these lines coming out? Pretty much like early morning, right?
Early morning, yeah, because I don't have the same books available as Skee does or anyone in Vegas. So my lines come out a little bit later. So they're already getting touched as is. But I just want to touch on one of the comments talking about the WNBA that we're tripping, but it's all about making cash, right? We're all about business, making cash, and you want to cash on these small markets. Obviously, you see what Skee did. Once he hit the number 6.5, it went all the way to -9. In these small markets, if you're paying attention, you can cash on shit real easy, quick. For real. So I mean, you could say what you will about the WNBA, but if you want to make money, this is where you want to be.
Hey, and we appreciate you for coming and tuning in. You see what I'm saying, Miguel? Yeah, we already did the NBA show. You do 1 p.m. Eastern every single day, my brother. You know that, man. You know that. But this is WNBA. We will be doing this. May not be every single day, but we'll try to get on here at least 3 times a week. And give our looks on WNBA, my brothers. So it's ladies, but it's still basketball, and we have a lot of the same angles and we're gonna a lot of the same angles, and we're gonna try to get some cash too. You see what I'm saying? No matter what sport, we trying to get some cash. But nah, message Charles, get over here to the streets of Chicago real quick, man. They won the championship, right? So you got Candace Parker and the rest of the ladies. Oh, I'm finna say guys. The rest of maybe like, all right, I ain't gonna even mess around, but the ladies. I ain't gonna even start, man. Skee, go ahead, bro, because I'm gonna say something messed up.
Yeah, man, you know what it is. It's the same kind of angle, or one of the same kind of angles used in the NBA. The champion, they're not gonna. Who's gonna be more motivated in this game? I see, for one, to start, you're gonna be missing Kalia Copper. You're gonna be missing Quigley, there we go. Sorry. Mm-hmm. So it's 2 key pieces, you know what I'm saying, for the Chicago side. And for the other side, I feel like they're going to be extremely motivated. You got Kennedy Carter coming over there from Atlanta. She didn't get to play because she was suspended the second half of the season. Liz Cambage, she's going to be making a name for herself in LA. And they don't really have anybody who can match up with her on the Chicago side. You always got to mention Sparks and Derek Fisher versus Candace Parker. They're going to take those games seriously. And I want to say they've won the last 3 or 4. So I like the LA side. They're catching points. I think it's a game they could win outright. I do like the addition of Emma Mieseman. She's, she was the Finals MVP a few years ago. I think Chicago's going to, still be good this year. I just don't think they're to play tonight.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was going to ask you about that as well, about her, the Mystic missing her as well. I was going to ask you about that. But she's a damn good player. I remember because Della Dunn went out in that game. She went and took over. You see what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I didn't even know her like that, but I knew her after that day. But Ronald, today, my guys in the chat told us from Joanna, man, they tripped out, man. That's it. I didn't want to say it. That's exactly what I was talking about. But I'm finna suit up tonight. Ronald, what we doing here, man? Where my lighter?
Yeah, I do like the Sparks early. I think the Sparks starting 5 is probably going to be pretty underrated to start the season. Obviously, Liz Cambage is going to be a dominant force there. And then Kennedy Carter, like Skee mentioned, I think she's dope. I think she's a really good scorer. She's much more of a scorer than a facilitator. But if you get NECA over there as a facilitator playing the sort of like a point forward role, I think she could do really well in the Sparks rotation. And on the Sky side, obviously Quigley and Copper are out, two top scorers for them. They do still have Vandersloot, who's a 3-point, dominating 3-point shooter. And then you mentioned Parker and Miesemann. Miesemann was definitely a really good pickup this offseason for them. But I think just like Skee said, I think right now there's value here in taking the Sparks. For me, I like them early in the first half, especially with the starting five being fresh.
I like that. That's a good point. Only thing that we could worry about with the Sparks, obviously Liz Cambage over there, they're getting she's new to the team, so not a ton of camaraderie or whatever. But Miesemann over there as well with them, and like you said, missing Cooper over there and Quigley, that's gonna be tough in my opinion for the Sky to replicate what they did last year, especially with missing two huge players out of the gate. Skee, you mentioned it. I told you about this game the other day, man. We got on this shit the early line. Open up at +5, it's +3.5 now, but still like it. I think the Sparks win this game. They've won the past 4 versus the Sky that was last year. Me and Skee talked about it. It was like that's because Candace Parker obviously used to be on the Sparks, and then she left them hanging, and it's like they felt some type of way. So they wanted to beat the Sky every single time. Even though the Sky were the much better team last year, the Sparks kind of just owned them. They knew how to guard them. You see what I'm saying? We know Candace Parker. She's obviously up there in age. She's doing NBA TV, all this other stuff. Y'all know I always say, man, when the team wins a championship over the summer, you're having fun with the trophy. You're taking it all back to your high school, doing all this, not necessarily in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Trying to motivate it to be even greater next season, like the players that lost did. So, and the last thing I'll say it, this is a buy on for me for the Sparks in this situation. They're going to likely see some type of championship tribute, or it should be the Sky getting their rings as well. And then on the other side, you got the Sky going back to last year, thinking about that last year, kind of moving away their focus from this game. You see what I'm saying? So I want to fade the team getting their rings and looking back on last year, and I want to buy the team that's looking at them like they want to be us this year, getting them rings. So I'm saying, so Sparks +3.5 official play. Let's start this shit off with a win. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go over here to the streets of Seattle here, rainy city. We're going to holler at Ronald real quick, man. But up there in Washington. Not Washington, D.C., but Ronald, we're going to go to you here. We got the Storm laying 8.5 here. We're going to roll up to your house, man. What we're going to do in this one?
Yeah, I can see why the line is moving here. Obviously, the Seattle Storm are perennial, leaders in the WNBA. The Lynx are a really great team, but they're missing a lot right now. Kayla McBride is out, and Nafisa Coyer is out. Sylvia Fowles, I talked to Skee about her yesterday. She's getting up there in age. Odyssey Sims, I think she was a great addition, but she's more of a facilitator than a scorer. So really, the only ideal offensive threat they have right now is the Aerial Powers. She's going to need to hold it down until the McBride and Coyer comes back. On the other side, Storm, they got Brianna Stewart and Jewel Lloyd, and those two are probably the top 2 scoring duo in the WNBA. And then Sue Bird, I don't like. She's like, I think she's like 41 years old now. So I'm not expecting her to put up like the type of numbers that she did last year. But to me, in this spot here, I think the Lynx are just missing too much. So I kind of see where the line is going. But I probably won't touch this game. If anything, I would probably touch the under with Lynx missing so much offense.
That's a good point. And Fowles is always the Lynx are always going to be a good under team for supposedly, right? Skee, because of Fowles. She obviously, that's a big old Joanna man down there, man. It's tough to score on her. She'll smack your shit back real quick, man. That's one thing I know about her. So, and it'll be nice to see her farewell to her as well, Skee.
Yeah, it don't matter, how old she is. She's still going to be great. And she's going to hold it down defensively. Like Ronald said, too much offense missing for this Minnesota side. Collier, Dantas, who's a shooter, stretch the floor, and McBride or McBuckets, however you want to call her, just way too much offense missing. So I'm not maybe an under. I bet the under 165.5. I see it's down to 162, 161 and a half. I honestly think this game could stay under 160. I could see, a scenario where Seattle gets up by margin and then, holding down the Minnesota side. As far as the spread, I would look to play it live. If for some reason Minnesota gets out early and you get a Seattle anything less than -5, I would be happy with that. So under is my official play, and I'll be looking for Seattle live.
That's a good point. I remember you telling me that you was leaning the Lynx the other day, Skee, and then me and Ronald talking earlier, and he was like, "Man, the Storm may not have that same depth this year, man. What do y'all think about what do y'all think about like one of these dogs coming through tonight, man? Obviously, the Lynx, they just need to keep it close. They have plenty of experience. I know they're a little banged up, and that's why the spread would up. But I just remember Ronald telling me that, hey, after like Sue Bird's 41, and then you got what? Brianna Stewart, which is she still? When is she coming off an injury last year, right? Or what?
Year before.
It was the year before.
Yeah.
I just don't remember last year. She just didn't look totally like that dominant player. She was still balling, obviously, but she didn't look just like. What do you think about this, Skee?
I think it's way too much offense with Jewel Lloyd and Brianna Stewart for anything that Minnesota can offer in this game. And I still think Seattle plays good enough defense to hold them down too. So in no way. I mean, Ariel Powers, she's gonna be able to get some buckets, but outside of that, Angel McCoughtry's not even playing in here. That's another person who's a bucket that's out. So it's hard for me to see where the offense comes from Minnesota. It's Seattle or pass.
That's a good point. I like that under with you. Anything else on this one, Ronald?
Yeah, just to touch on the Storm's depth there. I think like obviously we talked about Stewart and Lloyd, about them being a top scoring duo. Sue Bird, if she could stay healthy, is going to be great. But I think one person that's going to take a pretty big leap on this roster is Ezzy McGregor. I think she might start at center, or she might be the backup. But on the starts that she had last year, she had a couple double-doubles. So I'm expecting a big output from her as the season goes on. But as far as guard depth, that's what's really lacking on the Storm here. So I'm just not sure about if Sue Bird misses any games, who's going to be there other than Stewie and Lloyd. So that's my thought about their depth. Yeah.
That's a good point. Hey, you might have to pull up to the game one time, bro. But
no,
it's a good point there. I like the under. I like the under spot by Skee. The way just talking it out, and Ronald as well. If you saying that's good, they don't have much guard depth. It's even better for an under there, my guy. So I'm liking it, and maybe some little rustiness as well. Right, first game of the season. Let's go. Last game up, man. Let's go over here to Phoenix, man. Shout out to free BG. You see what I'm saying, man? We sound like some hood guys or something. Hey, free my partner over there, man. Let him out, man. Got him over. No, but all business. Kind of like the Aces here, Skee. What are we doing here? We got Asia Wilson. They no Cabang over there to distract them. Her not wanting to play as halfway. You see what I'm saying? Do I want to play? Do I not? Asia Wilson, Becky Hammond over there, the head coach. It look like they should want to start this one off the right way, right?
I think so. I mean, this is another one of your angles right here. I mean, this is the same team that put the Aces out the playoffs last year. The Aces in general, they struggle versus teams who could protect the paint. A lot of that was Brittany Griner, and in that series, it was Liz Cambage coming back from COVID, and she just wasn't right. So that was a series where they struggle. In this one, Tina Charles being down there, Tina Charles is going to be able to score for them, but not really defend, the basket as well as Griner. So I think the Aces gonna get a little bit of revenge here. I think they're the deeper team. Phoenix missing too much. They have Sophie Cunningham, who's probably their best shooter. Game time decision. I obviously talked about Griner out. Kia Nurse had that scary injury, and she's still out from last year. So I think they're missing too many players from that Phoenix side. I think the longer the game goes, the advantage goes to the Aces. And so I took them -3.5. It's up to 5 now. I think they'll win by margin, even at that number. And I'll take the over as well, because the Aces are going to play with pace. I'm looking especially at the expected starting lineup. If you have Dearica Hamby in here, she has a motor. She's just going to keep going. And too many people on here who's a bucket for the Aces. They averaged, I think, 88 or 89, something like that, points per game last year. These teams, besides the games that they played in the playoffs, which are going to be a little bit different during the season, they had games like 180 something points, 200 points, 190 something points. Like, they can get up and down and they can score. So I took over 172.5 as well, and I think it went up some too. Yeah, it's up to, you can get 173.5 or 174. I think it still goes over that number too.
Ronald, what we doing? We going to Damn. So we at Ski House. Well, no, they ain't playing in Vegas, but still, Ronald, what we doing here? I like the Aces too.
You like the Aces? Yeah. Well, for me, I do like I like the Aces as the better team here. I think the line is tighter than what I want specifically, but I agree with Skee on the over. The Aces have a deep team, especially at the guard position, and they're on both teams actually. I mean, like you have Taurasi and Skylar Wiggins on the Mercury side. You got Chelsea Gray. You got Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young on the Aces side. And then you obviously have Asia Williams, who is a dominant scorer down low. I think she's very versatile. She could push a pace too, even if she plays the center position. And then on the Mercury side, I talked about their guards. Obviously, they're missing Brittany Griner to play defense in the post and slow the pace down offensively. So they brought in people like ladies like Tina Charles and Diamond DeShields who can push the pace. Diamond DeShields could help push the pace, and Tina Charles can shoot three from a big perspective. So there's a lot of ways for me to see this over happening. Like you guys mentioned, though. Yeah.
The Shield's out in this game.
Is she?
Yeah, she out.
That's still, to me, that's still not a problem, just because you got Skylar and Taurasi to be able to do that. So for me, the only way that I would be able to look is towards the over in this one. I think offensively, both teams are really strong, and they're missing a key defensive player in Brittany Griner on the Mercury side that would typically slow the pace down both offensively and defensively. So to me, it's towards the over.
You sure she out?
I don't know, bro. That's what it's saying. It says out. It's saying out Friday personal. So I don't. That's just what it's saying. That's what I'm seeing right here, my brother.
Okay.
Maybe that's why it kind of started going up towards the Aces. But yeah, I'm seeing Turner out, the Shields, Cunningham.
Oh yeah, it says she's out. Yep, you're right. I didn't see that this morning.
No, it wasn't like that. That's what I'm saying. It updates all throughout the day.
Yeah. No, I was just there, because I know Chelsea Gray for the Aces, she was questionable as well, and now she's probable. So active. That's good. Yep. That's good. She a baller too. And I know Tina Charles, she a baller too, but that's a good point, Skee. Definitely not the defender that Brittany Griner is, but Tina Charles gets some buckets, man. Yep. She can is she getting up there in age as well? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I know she older, but she a buck, man. Some of these girls ballers, man. I used to pay attention. I'm finna get the league pass today. I'm finna watch shit out some.
Hey, it's a free trial. You got you get 7 days for free.
Oh
right now.
Shit! Yeah, you know what? I so appreciate that, man. But I still gotta get it though. I'm gonna get a week on them though, real quick, and then I'm gonna pay.
There you go.
Might as well, man. That's how you keep the cheddar, man. But we appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. It's NBA, it's WNBA. 250 people came through to watch live, man. So we appreciate y'all, people. Whether you want to talk some mess about, what I'm saying, Juana, man, and whatever. I'm finna go out there and hoop with them, man. Warm up with them at least, Skee. But I ain't putting on no wig though. But we got some promos for my guys here, man. First, man, let's talk about some shirts real quick, man. Y'all go to jmoneyismoney.com. We got plenty of shirts. We got $10 off right now on the Jay and Shark shirts. We got more Black Smack City on the way, the Gray Smack City, more whites on the way. Skee got the shirt on right now. Us against the bookies. Let's get some cash, man. Y'all know what it is. We're trying to win, man. Now,
y'all should have told me I would have worn my shirt.
Yeah, come on, man. Well, you know you was on the show. Nah, you know you didn't look at a booty phone. Nah, man, child, man. Nah, but to now get to some free NBA picks, man. We got promos for both of my guys here. Ronald, you wanna break him off with yours, or you want me to? Both of my guys got Ronald has one over at Sports Memo. You see what I'm saying, Ronald? Did you?
Yeah, actually, I know Johnny hit up the promo, but I actually didn't see exactly what it was. Okay. So do you have it up? If you can.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. So it's oh shit. So you get it for 150. So if you you get the rest of NBA access through the finals for free with a $159 value, $150 value. Basically, what they're saying is if they get your WNBA season, then they'll add the rest of NBA for the rest of the season. So all you have to do is forward the receipt to support at sportsmail.com, mention J Money, and they're gonna give you that discount, my guys. Basically, $159 value, $150 coupon. You see what I'm saying? What you liking on today's card, my guy, Ronald?
Yeah, for today, the WNBA, I think we're going to be pretty aligned here between the three of us. But I'm looking at the Mystics full game, the Sparks plus 3.5. I'm thinking about doing them early, and then the Lynx Storm under 162. I'm getting the late numbers. I know Skee got the early numbers. I mean, I probably should have done that yesterday, but those are the three looks for me today.
Got you, man. Y'all make sure y'all go holler at my guy Ronald over at sportsmemo.com, man. You get his whole WNBA through September. You save $159, man, and you get the rest of his NBA for the rest of the season. Skee, my brother, I know for you, Skee 199. You get whole package of plays, man, whole season for $199, man. Use promo code Skee 199. My guy kills the WNBA, man. We'll be on here doing shows, but not every single day. So if you like that full season package, get the plays first thing in the morning when the lines are hot and juicy, hot and ready like Little Caesars. Y'all go check out Skee at Wager Talk, my guy. What are you liking on today's card, my brother?
Yeah, it's literally I think right now $1.44 a day if you go and do that. So for today, I beat a lot of these lines. Like I only want to give you guys stuff that I bet, and there's only one game where the line didn't move. So what I would do is tell you, I bet the Mystics first half -4. I see you can still get a 4.5 right now. There's a lot of 5s out there. I'll use that, but I'm also going to give you a current line, which is the Sparks. I still see +4s out there. So those two best bets for me for the show.
You know what? I couldn't talk you off him. So you know what? I might have to go spark up right after the show, man. See what I'm saying? One time for the one time. Yeah, man. For me, I like the Sparks today, +3.5. I like this. This is one of my angles, one of the main angles I like, and just from a matchup perspective as well. I do think that the Sparks will try to come out here and get the season started off right, and also the Sky maybe sense a little bit of rustiness, a little bit of complacency. And I don't give a damn what sport it is. You just won the championship. That first game, I'm likely fading you. You know what I'm saying? The cash is at a very high rate as well. So I'm going to keep doing it, but for a lot of reasons, especially with Cooper and Quigley out as well. Give me the Sparks here plus the 4, +3.5 as well. I like both of those. I think the Sparks win this game. I need to sprinkle on the money line as well. I'm going to sprinkle on that money line. I believe it's +135. If I'm taking that +4, like I say, I'll be honest with you, Skee. I really low key would have made this. I think the Sparks win this game, so I'm rocking with it. Plus the points. I'm gonna sprinkle, put a little salt, pepper, a little space, J Money sprinkle on that money line. Let's get some cash, man. Y'all go check out the shirts. JMoneyIsMoney.com. We'll be back doing some shows on probably. We'll get together. Keep the notifications on, man. WNBA Talk with Jay. We will win today, man. Let's get some cash. It's us against the bookies, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we out.